Cali Muscle, the archaic fitness influencer who just cannot stop trying to get every dime out of his audience over and over again. At a certain point, you begin to feel bad for the guy. He used to be on top, one of the best fitness influencers in our space, and then suddenly he's had this meteoric downfall from where he once was. And it's honestly been extremely painful to watch. His content went from being a rage bait style of content to now just complete cringe. Before, he was doing things like claiming he was natural to smashing steroid bottles with a hammer, saying that no one should ever take them. But now he's just a internet grift who continuously markets over and over again to the same audience. I mean, it wasn't as if he was off before, but now it's way more serious. Not only is he hanging around people who get pegged for a living, who's trying to do another cash grab for a mastermind, but this time inviting all of the cash grabbers together so that they can rug pull their audience again. And they're doing a prison line. They're literally marketing a clothing line as prison attire. Who the hell would wear this? Now keep in mind, this is the guy, Cali Muscle, who rug pulled his entire audience from a cryptocurrency. He developed Cali coin and then completely rug pulled within one single day after several $1,000s had been invested into it, and it reached a pretty sizable market cap. And every single post before that was actually made and published, he said it was going to the moon and it was going to stay around forever. That it wasn't just another rug pull, but in fact, well, didn't really make it like he said it would. And he's walking away with thousands of dollars as many of people in his audience just suffer. So the people that support this man support a thief, a lowlife, and an absolute liar. And they are also, when collaborating with him, showing interest in developments of these same traits, which is why he's hanging around West Watson.
But guys, I just want to talk to y'all today, man. Last year, God told me to help the people. So I decided to start a program called The Tribe. And in this program, I help you share your videos. I show you how to do your videos, thumbnails, titles. I teach you the hacks. I show you how to get unlimited amount of followers and subscribers on every platform. I show you how to make as much money as me on TikTok doing affiliate marketing, you name it, right? So I've called approximately, I'm going to give or take anywhere from 50 to 100 people a day, right, for this last year. 98% of the guys don't want to invest. And my program's super cheap. It's only $47. You get me to share your video. You get a book on how to get rich and famous on social media, 9 video lessons. You get my personal cell phone number when you need to call about anything. You're not just social media, right? You Facebook group. You got all these just great things, right? And the thing is about it, it's like everybody want to blow up. I just want to tell you like this. You need a coach or a mentor nowadays. All right, because you're too far, everybody too far ahead of you. So if you don't get in the game with some game, then you're like a lame. Just straight up, bro. Like, y'all need a coach mentor. I wish I had a coach or mentor. I wouldn't have to go through about 15 years on YouTube, not even knowing that I wasn't monetizing right. It wasn't until Big Boy showed me how to place ads on my YouTube video. I'd already been on YouTube 15 years. You need to have a circle. You need to be tied in, connected to some coaches, mentors that you have access to. If not, bro, you just gonna be an employee working, hard labor all your life. So now it's time to hop on board, comment coach. Then I'm gonna DM you and we're gonna get you signed up, bro. Stop procrastinating, bro. It's about to be 2025. Y'all still procrastinating. You still using excuses. You still sitting around fat, stinking, bro. You still sitting around broke without $5,000 in your account. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help you. Hey, it ain't gonna be an easy road. It's gonna be a fun road because it's still fun to me. And I'm gonna show you the way, bro. So comment coach, let's get to it.
But now, Cali Gay is making just about every post he puts on the internet about his mentorship program and affiliate marketing. And not like he's trying to sell products, but telling you that he knows how to sell products. If you just listen to this, this is the most budgeted version of marketing I've ever heard in my life. I'm not motivated to do anything that he's offering at all. And comments share the same emotions about this. Green Zombie 100 says, bro, upload more videos of you shaking after you eat something. The good old Cali rage bait he used to post all the time. He needs to stick to what he was doing before. That was his marketing. That's literally what was making him his money. Now he's on Instagram talking about how he knows the insider secrets to unlimited subscribers. And sure, he currently has 4 million subscribers on YouTube, which is pretty impressive. But even then, his most recent videos have only netted a few thousand views, less than actually my videos. In fact, a channel that has less than 20K subscribers, like mine, is doing better than his channel if we average out the past 2 weeks of video views, yet his has 4 million subscribers. Not only that, but his estimated evaluation of yearly income on his YouTube channel from ad revenue and other sources is only $3 grand. Does this man really have the secrets? I mean, his videos alone, the views are down 96% from when he started YouTube. 96%. It seems as if he just started talking about these secrets and marketing himself as a guru, and then suddenly his YouTube presence, as well as many other social media platforms, completely fell off into the gutter, which really is counterintuitive when he says he's the guru of all social media. Now, in all of his posts, he also claims that he knows the secrets to affiliate marketing and he can make people rich. What's sad about this is the fact that most of the comment sections are prompting for whatever he said to comment below. I mean, in this post, there's hundreds of comments which are commenting money. However, I'm pretty suspicious that these are all just botted out accounts, considering that the majority of them look exactly like this account, which basically is your dead internet theory account put front and center. Even still though, there is very real people in the comment section, and at this point, I can't feel bad for them because they're doing this to themselves. It doesn't take a genius to know that any kind of service or product that Cali Muscle is trying to sell is going to be some kind of a scam, which is just going to net him more income.
What's your excuse today, man? Oh, it's the day after Thanksgiving and you're full, you ain't got to work out, you ain't did no burpees. What you doing, bro? You making these excuses. Your family see you, your girls see you, your kids, your mom, your dad, everybody seeing you, everybody around you saying you make excuses every day for what you go through, but you ain't did. You got that job that you've been on, you ain't progress. Your money ain't went up. You on social media, you see everybody on slow, you see everybody driving nice cars, looking good in their clothes. You know what I'm talking about? Got that confidence that you want. Well, guess what? Cali Muscle will help you get that fire, that desire that you have, that money. You want to get some real money? Well, okay, then I'm gonna help you. Ain't no more excuses. Comment coach, and I'm gonna DM you, bro. Be ready.
Your kids and everyone around you is saying that you're making excuses. Really, Cali? Isn't this the same guy that bought fake eyes for fucking internet clout? Isn't this the same guy that had to sell all his nice shit in cars because he couldn't afford them? Cali, let me ask, what was your excuse to going to prison? Who's making the excuses? Is it the audience or is it fucking you? And just look at his environment there. For someone who's making a lot of money, he doesn't seem to have like a Herman Miller chair or anything really expensive. It looks just like an IKEA chair, a crookedly built desk with some really shit monitors on it. And I'm not even trying to be rude, but this is someone who says he's a multimillionaire. And for someone who says he's working all day talking about discipline and how men need to grow up, the clothing he's wearing is more expensive than his entire working space setup. And if that's where he's making his money, I'd imagine you'd invest quite a bit of money into your workspace. I mean, even Alex Hermosi, who works in a closet, has a like $4,000 monitor that he uses so his eyes don't get fatigued. If you're really working, I would imagine that you're going to be investing in that space. I don't know, that's just me. And the comments are all clearly bots themselves because there's several repeated comments using the same gifs and the same sayings over and over again. For example, you keep seeing one here that says burpee work is the best with 4 exclamation points. And truly, Cali's internet presence gives me a huge vibe that there is a dead internet theory, that there is this zombie internet that just keeps going on without human presence on it.
You have to position yourself to know the right people. Be it whatever it is. Be it you want to be a top bodybuilder. Be it you want to be a rich motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Be it you want to go viral on social media, get that social media money. You don't know the right people and you're not putting in enough work to know the right people. You got to get noticeable, man. You got to have discipline. You got to let go of the vices. And that's what I'm supplying for you guys. I'm letting you know that, hey, if you see in this video, guess what? You now know the right person that can get you to the next level. Be it fitness, be it social media, be it your business not blowing up how you want it to. I've been in the game over 21 years now and I know trick, I know tip, I know hack. And so you sign up to my program and I give you a call, just being transparent. You're going to have a few $100s to invest in yourself straight up, bro. Not necessarily for my program, but my elite program is $297. The lower package is $47. I'm just being transparent so y'all don't sign up thinking something for free. I've been going through that over the 6,000 guys I've been calling. Everybody think it's just, you know, some hokey-dory free type thing. You gotta invest in yourself. That's the key. In my program, I'm overproducing, man. I'm giving everybody in my program more than I should be doing. Calling you one-on-one coaching, giving you workout plans, your diet plans, nutritional plans, to comment written. I'll send you a DM and be ready, man. Don't be playing. You know, be it if you want to get in shape, if you want to get money, real money, not no play money, money that your family and everybody around you gonna respect you to the utmost. That type money. So comment written.
And I kid you not, these posts are back to back. I'm not cherry picking here. This is his entire presence on all of his social media. It is just marketing his own coaching. And it's clear that the real people in his comments are aware of the fraud. He's also claiming that he calls hundreds of people a day for sales calls. That's not true at all. I coach less than 100 people and I can't support more than 9 to 10 calls a day, and that's working a good 9 to 10 hours. There's no way he's able to make 100 sales calls in a day unless each of those calls was less than 5 minutes, which at that point, what are you really netting at the end of those calls? So I imagine none of those actually happened and this is just his marketing.
Today we have 14 items a man must have. And this is by, yes, my standards, right? These are all the things I utilize every single day.
And his most recent YouTube videos, all of them are completely botted out. I mean, the entire video that he recently posted, which is about 14 products men must have, is an entire shit show. It is entirely a influencer marketing thing, which gives you codes to each of the products he recommends. The entire comment section is completely botted out. There's not a real human being in there. He's self-exposing so hard with this content, it's actually crazy. If we back up for a little bit, it's it's very clear that he doesn't know anything about affiliate marketing, because no one should just make an entire video about affiliate marketing. You should make a video that has a massive amount of value, or at least some distinguishable value, and then insert a very small portion of that video, maybe 10, 15 seconds of an entire 12 or 50 minute long video, literally. That should be the affiliate marketing. I don't know who's coaching this guy or why he's coaching people, but I'd imagine that his results aren't really indicative of having a successful business model at all in anything he does. And if you just look at the comments, I mean, it's endlessly trolling Cali right now. And I don't think anyone is actually falling for this, because the comments just all have the same thought process as I do. All the smoke says, my guy is paying for bots to comment on his videos. M. Taylor says, Cali struggle. You over whooping dog. Eyes, makeup, bleached lips. Come on, OG, tighten up. So this is basically an ad. That's what people are just saying. These comments are just loaded to the gills with people who honestly can see through the bullshit of all of the content he's producing. However, there is a big reason I'm making this video. Well, actually, two reasons that I'm making this video. One, it's to ensure that you never fucking spend a dime with Cali Muscle or give him money for anything. If it's a cryptocurrency, if it's a service, if it's a product, don't do it. Because frankly, his previous apparel lines, his previous supplement company, his previous music, his previous cryptocurrency, his previous fitness coaching before he got into business coaching, all of it failed miserably. And it's almost as if every season, Cali comes up with a new business model to try to make any kind of money to continue maintaining living, just not even thriving, but living at any point in time. If you invest in him, there isn't even a chance of failure with whatever he's doing. It is going to fail. Like, there's full stop, no point in investing, because certain failure is inevitable. But the second important factor here is Cali needs to rework his entire social media presence if he really wants to survive and thrive. So me and you are going to coach him really quick and talk about how Cali Muscle could be way better. And I'm sure you guys have plenty of constructive criticism to comment down below, and I encourage you to do so. Hopefully he watches and can read a few of the comments, because he obviously can't pay for that kind of coaching. If we look at his best friend, West Watson, I think there's a lot that Cali can actually learn from here. West is wasting his time with Cali and the Reed gang, yet he still does something very good that none of them do at this point, which is posting the content that got him viral in the first place. He doesn't skip away from the confrontational personality that everyone can point and laugh at. He maintains that stance pretty damn well.
So a lot of motherfuckers saw me in the penitentiary posting on my Instagram. They watched me in black and white photos posting from the penitentiary. Then they saw me get the fuck out. The very first post I put up was in front of the fucking gym at 24-Hour Fitness, PQ in San Diego. And then look where the fuck we are now. Haven't missed one motherfucking post, not one motherfucking day, not one motherfucking anything. And now we're right here, motherfucker. The top of the fucking game, not even by a little bit, bitch, by fault.
He still posts the ridiculous talking head videos where he acts like an absolute buffoon on camera, neglecting all of the hate coming online and only noting it when it makes itself convenient for him, while his girlfriend is doing interviews talking about pegging him. I'm not even making that up. Oh my god, what world do we live in, you guys? What fucking world do we live in? What Cali Muscle has done is completely opposite of this. His initial posts, in which he was most popular, are completely different from his current posts. Different so much so that you could argue it's not even the same creator. For instance, if we look back at his most popular videos, it becomes very clear that he has moved far away from the original content. While he's no longer taking steroids and eating ramen noodles, there are many alternatives that he could be looking into. For instance, he could collaborate with fitness influencers who are up and coming or already pretty well established, and make new content about his current training styles or him evaluating other people's training styles. The problem is he kind of does that now, but he makes them so estranged that it's completely bullshit. Everyone can see through the bullshit. It's counterintuitive entirely. I think there is rage baiting, and then there's just being an absolute psychopath on the internet, and to that extent, we have Cali Muscle. You know, similar to what Jesse James West does, where he's publishing videos that are really well made, but he's following other people who are really impressive and are able to get clicks, then making intuitive videos about them. Jesse James West, he's muscular, but he's not that jacked or talented. He hasn't gotten accolades that are insane, but he can easily connect with people who do have those things and then make videos about them. This is the flair that Cali Muscle doesn't have anymore. So he needs to shift his content from I am the authority, listen to what I do, to this guy is an authority, let's look at what he does and see if it works. For example, a great video would be, I tried Eddie Hall's workout camp for 3 weeks and this is what happened. Cali Muscle doing that would be absolutely hilarious and it would blow up. But we're never going to see that because probably no one wants to collaborate with Cali Muscle because his brain cells are functioning on, well, the leftover ramen noodles in his body from all the years of prison. Furthermore, his thumbnails and titles were extremely simple and had minimal editing. Now his stuff looks extremely corporate, which are immediate red flags for most viewers, especially if they're newer to the platform. And I think one of the last and most important things that he needs to do is quite simple. Find creators who are highly influential in the current era and not the confrontational people who make a mess of themselves on the internet just by rage baiting 24/7, because their audience is literally only generated to make fun of them. I.e., we got Big Boy, Wes Watson, and the gang. And I truly do feel bad for Cali Muscle because he was someone I watched when I was a kid. He did, after all, start YouTube over a decade ago. The guy had made waves in the fitness industry, and unfortunately, to see that come to such a precipitous decline is almost heartbreaking. But what's more heartbreaking is that the majority of my audience who watches all of my videos aren't subscribed. We only have about 40% of the returning viewers subscribing. The majority of my videos are watched by people who are new to the channel. So shoot that subscribe button with your finger or clicker if you want to subscribe, if you like this video, and I'm sure you'll like what we have coming on deck. If you're interested in coaching, we do have a coaching program. Feel free to click the link down below to learn a little bit more. It's one of the best online programs I think there is on space, and it is absolutely not a scam, which is funny to say when we talk about people like this. Secondly, we have a Discord group, which is public and you can join for free, or you could become a paid member, which does help this channel immensely keep producing videos, and you get a ton of free resources there once you do become a member. It's really, really cool. Highly suggest you check it out. I'll catch you guys in the next video for something else. Who knows what it'll be about? You'll see it when it comes out. Maybe you won't. Maybe you won't click it. Maybe you will. I'll pretend like it doesn't hurt my feelings when you don't click it. Do what you want, bro. I'm just going to make videos. It's at the end of the day, I'm just going to make videos. I'm going to make videos. So currently in Arizona, moving, just purchased a house in Florida. So I'm in between because the house hasn't closed yet. So I'll be moving to Florida in probably 2 to 3 weeks time. And then I have to have a whole new setup with zero furniture. Thankfully, the house I got here in Arizona is an investment property, so it's well furnished, but that house has zero furniture. So that's going to be a whole debacle to get everything put together. But you bet your ass I'm going to find some way to record videos because I have a portable monitor. I have my Mac that is tiny. I'm going to record videos one way or another. But I'll catch you guys later. I hope you have a beautiful day. And if you don't, have a beautiful week. Just keep trying. Every day is going to be hard. They don't get very easy, but you do get better at dealing with those hard days. I think that's true. It becomes much more tolerable to understand that there's going to be hard things each and every single day. If you catastrophize less and just say, okay, I got to do it. I got to get it done. I think making it through a week can be actually pretty fun. It's an adventure in some sense. I don't think the hero's journey is meant to be easy anyways. So if every day was just a breeze, I'd be a little bit concerned, but you just have to rep it out, guys. Just rep that shit out. I think you guys do a really good job of that, actually. I know a lot of people in my audience, and they're really good people. Well, anyway, I'll talk to you later. See you in the next video. Okay.